Grief is something you don't recover from. You only build a coping mechanism around it to, pass by the entire situation. There's a point you cry that I don't think there will be tears left in your eyes anymore. Yeah. On the 25th or on 24th of June 2025 precisely, my brother went to help my mom to pack at her shop. I have three younger brothers, but two of them are more, more mature than the last one. So they take turns in going to shade and help my mom to pack. So on that day, it was the turn of my brother to go and help my mom to pack from her shop. My mom said that she waited for close to 30 minutes, close to an hour, and my brother was still yet to arrive at the shop. So she now called him. At first, his phone was going through, then later, it was not going through anymore. Then she was disturbed unknowingly to us. On his way to the shop, some group of Abokis, they attacked him, but we did not know. So my dad had to call home. When he called home, he called my last brother and was like, where is Mimi? He said, Mimi has left now. He never still reached shop. My dad said no. So he was disturbed and had to come home himself. He said when he was coming home, he met a group of Abokis. They just gathered at one particular spot. They were zooming off like, if you are sensitive, you know that something is actually going wrong here. So that was it. He came home. What is happening? So on his way back, he said that he sighted my brother's footwear, his slippers on this at that particular spot with spots of blood on it and all of that. Yeah. So that was it. Immediately he went to file a police report, started calling the vigilantes in around our area. Then they dispatched the search parties to start looking for him all around. Unknowingly to us, this group of Abokis, they claimed that their bike was missing, and that night when they were looking for the bike, that was what they said, that my brother walked into the scene, like he passed them. They didn't see any bike with him. My brother does not look like a thief. If you know my brother very well, you know that he was one of the most quiet persons I've ever met my entire life. There are persons who don't know how my brother sound until today because he was a very, very quiet person. He looks very calm. He looks very, I don't know how you can pin such a thing on a person. And the person you people claim that stole your bike, he was not with any bike. He was not even driving any bike. You people beat this boy up and he went to go and drop him off at another location. So that was how my father filed the report. Now he did not even know what was going on. He filed a report and the police said that they cannot report a missing case until after 24 hours. So that was it. Then, remember now that a search party has been dispatched to start looking for him and know his whereabouts, unknowing to us that it was these Abokis that committed this atrocity. So that was it. They now decided to say, okay, let's go and check. Since my dad said that he saw a group of Abokis, there's one settlement in my community, in my place here, like where we live, where all these Abokis normally stay. They went there. That was where they found out that one of them was sleeping. When they apprehended him, he said that he was only caught with the scene, that he just came back from the village, that they only called him to come and pick them from the scene, that he did not know what actually happened. Already now, the other ones have already fled to God knows where. So that was it. Then the next day, some group of women going to Kpei market, they saw my brother's lifeless body on the ground. They alerted the police. Then the police came to take him to the hospital. When he got to the hospital, he was already lifeless, so he did not make it. According to the nurses, they said that he was refusing treatment, that he didn't allow them to treat him. But I believe he was out of shock, because his body must have been going through a lot of shock, a lot of, a whole lot. So that was it, oh. That was how that was how the whole thing went. The police arrested some persons, but the main culprits, those that really committed it, they all fled to different states and we could not find them. This is a call out to the state government. These so-called Abokis, they are animals. They are not people you should harbor in your state. All of them, as you are seeing them, they all go with daggers, they all go with knives. They are looking for people to destroy, people to kill. You cannot go to the north and do this thing that they do in another man's state. My brother was a web and a graphic designer. He was a web and a graphic designer. He was a 200 level engineering student. He was not a cultist. He was not into fraud. He was not a cultist. He was not into fraud. Somebody that never stole his entire life was wrongly accused. You people still beat him up, stabbed him, and took him to another location. This is... Today, it was my brother. Tomorrow, it can be your own family. I don't pray what I'm going through or what my family is going through on anybody. But these people, they need to, be tamed as soon as possible. Because if not, they will commit more havoc than the one we are already seeing.